Today's May 12th, 2022. It is a Thursday, and I'm going to do a website as I always do. I just don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I'll figure it out as I go. So as always, I start with a container. I think what I wanted to do is just a simple grid display today. So I'll do that. Oops, forgot the body tags. Alright, bring this down. So in here, I'll give this, and I'll do another div and I'll give this a class of card. And then I think I'm going to do different images this time, so I'm going to give each card a certain ID. So I'll do like card 1. And then I'll copy this, Control Z, 2 times. And I'll just change the ID for each of them. So now to get an idea of what we're working with, the container, I'm going to give it a border of 5 pixels, black solid. It's not going to have a height, so I'm going to add a height of 100 VH. And then to everything, right, the star selector, I'm going to zero out the margin so that there is no margin there, and also zero out any padding that there is. Okay, then for the container, actually I'll do the cards. So for the cards, I want there to be a height of maybe, I want to try something different, like 600 pixels. We'll see how that turns out. And then I'll give it a border just so you can see what they look like right now. Currently they're on top of one another. Let me make it red so you can see. Currently they're on top of one another, so I want them to be next to each other. So I'm going to do display grid for the container, and I'm going to do grid template columns, and I'm just going to do repeat 3 times 1FR, so it's going to separate into 3 equally spaced columns, and I'm going to do a grid gap of 2 EM so that there is space between those columns. And then I'm going to set the height of the container to now be min content, so it reaches all the way down. I'm going to save this real quick and see if I can open this in debug mode to see how it looks like. Okay, yeah, that's a no for me. Let's do 800 pixels. How about I do just 100 VH? There we go. But then at the same time, I want there to be a padding, so it's not all. Actually, should I just put the container in the center? We could just put the container in the center, but that means we'll have to do, maybe give the body, so everything in the body has a display flex, so we'll justify content center. I don't think this is gonna work because it takes the width away. If I give it a width of, let's say, 100%, there we go. So let's see. But everything is, nah, I don't want that though. Instead of doing this and this, I'll just give it a padding of 50 pixels. Okay. And then I'm going to go here and I'm just going to right click, copy image address, and I'm going to go to the card. I'm actually going to go to, oops. I'm going to go select card 1, because it's an ID, I'm going to do a hashtag. I'm going to do background, URL, and then paste the link there, semicolon. I'm going to do a background size of cover, and then I'm going to do a background position of center and save that and see how that looks like. Okay, and I'm just going to take a few more of these images. Which one should I do? felt like I should have done this one as the first one. So right click, copy image address. I think I'm going to just copy this, leave this one as 2, and then go copy this link and replace it with card 1. Put that in there. And then I'll take the other one. Where was it? I think it's this one. No, it was the one with the top. Yeah, this one. Whoa, this one's big. Okay, right click, copy image address. And then let me just paste it in here. Oops. And just copy this one. Whoops. Part 2. Reload, see how it looks like. What did I do wrong? Did I not save? Card 3, right? Did I not end it? URL. Alright, so I think for the background position, I'm gonna do maybe, no, I wanna do bottom. It's not changing anything, so I guess it just looks weird to me. I don't like this one, so I think I'm gonna do another one. Maybe I'll do this one. And play the third one. Okay, let's see. I just don't like it. It's like not centered. Maybe if I take away. I'm also going to give each card a border radius of 5 pixels. I just don't like it, honestly. This is not alcohol, right? Bubble bunny? Does that even exist? Yeah, okay, never mind. I need to find something else. Something that's like cute and aesthetic. Ooh. But I like the yellow. I don't know. Should I change it? Should I not change it? I just like these cans. They're so pretty. What if I go like pink? Nah, I think I want to go like this. I don't really want to do too much with it. I think that I'll have the background of the body I'll have it have a background of a certain color that I can just get really quickly over here. Let me just do it real quick. I think I got it over here. Okay, so let me do my color picker. So it's D3, D3, D3. And then for the container, I'll give it a background of, I think it's like a lighter gray. Color picker. So it's ED. ED. And then what will happen is that the container will have a margin of 50 pixels. Maybe I shouldn't have done 50 pixels. I probably should have done, well then I don't need a padding. I don't know. And the border should disappear. I think that's fine. And I'll do like, for the card, when you hover over it, I need the position to be relative to the card, and then from the top, -2 pixels. And in order to be relative to its nearest ancestor, it has to be in the bottom of card. So over here. So now if you were to hover over it, you can see that it moves upwards 2 pixels. I think maybe I want to practice some overlay, so when I let's say I do card 1 hover, I'm gonna just copy the same things in here and just go in here, and instead over here before the URL I'll give it a linear gradient of RGBA 0.7, 0.7, 0.7, 0.77. I think I put too many. And then copy that, paste that again, close parenthesis and comma. So when I hover over it, you can see an overlay. And then I think what I'll do is I'll go in here and I'll add like an H1, and inside that H1 I'll be like add to cart, and I'll do the same for this card one and this card. And then in order to center the heading 1 in the card, I'll go over here and give the card the display of flex. We'll do justify content center, align items center, and I think I'll do maybe like card H1 text transform. Let me see how it looks like in uppercase. Yeah, if I do text align, okay, that works. And then not only that, let me just take this over here, down here. I need the visibility of this to be hidden. And then I also need when card one hover, I need H1 to have a visibility of visible. And here's something that's gonna work. I don't think I can do like dot card H1. Yeah, I can't do that. So I'm gonna have to give H1 an ID or a class actually. I don't know if I could do that. Well, it is the only one though. Hold on. Do I give it a class? No, because it's the same thing. And then over here I can just do title. Okay, see, it pops up, but why isn't this applied to it? Did I spell this wrong? Oh, dot title. Okay, and then when I hover over the card, hashtag, no, dot title should be visible. Okay, perfect. And then it should also have a color of white. Okay, and then I have to do the same for card 2 and card 3 over here. So 2, 3, let me change it to 3, let me change this one to 2, and then I just have to get the images for 2 over here. Let me get this image for 2 over, because I don't want it to change like that. So we'll do that, and then card 3 image. I'll do this. So now it's like that, and then I need anytime the card hovers, dot card. Okay, see? So I think that's really nice. That's a card. That's really nice. Is there anything else that I want to add? I don't think so. I just want to keep it simple today. So that's what it is. Bye.